It's Wednesday, and our word of the day is admire. And so you might see something on the screen that looks a little familiar. I know that at least some of you have seen Word Girl little videos in your classroom, or maybe you've seen them at home. And I could not find the video for this word, but I did find this little screenshot. So our word today, like I said, is admire. And if you look right here, Word Girl says that admire is a verb, it's an action, and it means to appreciate or respect an object, quality, or person. So let's remember what that definition is and see if it matches up to what our book definition is. So admire again is a verb, so that was the same as what Word Girl had. And their definition says if you respect and look up to someone, you admire him or her. So if you respect and look up to someone, you admire them. So that pretty much is the same thing. If you appreciate or respect an object, quality, or person, then you admire that person, just like our definition says. So the sentence says, I admire people who can play a musical instrument, and I do too. When I was probably your age, I took piano lessons for a few years, and it's tough. So I am just always I really respect when someone takes the time to learn an instrument and does a great job at it. Which of the following words mean about the same as admire? So does honor mean about the same as admire? Yes. If you honor something, then you respect it or you look up to it. What about ignore? If you ignore something, you look away, you're not respecting it, so no. Interrupt. If you interrupt your teachers, is that being respectful? No. Nope. So we put an X through that one. Appreciate. And we just had Teacher Appreciation Week for all those teachers that we admire. So yes, that means that you respect that person. Understand. Well, if you understand something, that just means that you know what it's doing. It doesn't mean the same as respect or look up to someone. And right here it says, tell about someone who you admire. Why do you admire that person? And what would you like to be admired for someday? I'm going to take us to our next slide for that one. So I admire all these sweet ladies around us, and I bet you admire them too. So our wonderful, wonderful third grade teachers and our assistants, I admire all of these people for the jobs that they have done every day. And even after, we've done all this distance learning, they have figured out how to help you guys in the way that you need it. And I admire that. And I hope that one day I can be a teacher just like them. So think about somebody that you admire. It might be one of your teachers. I'm sure that you admire them, or your parents, grandparents, big brothers. Think about somebody that you admire and maybe tell them, write them a little note, send them an email, and tell them why you admire them. I know it would make their day. So that's it from us. I will see you tomorrow for our last word of the week. Bye, guys.